Rosie's on the move again. Finally headed out to a new job, another job. It's gonna be a small one for a buddy, but hey, you know what? Work's work, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna be moving up to Livingston and just clearing about an acre or so, mostly some underbrush from what I understand. Might get a chance to take down a few big trees that I can take home and log out, I hope, but that's not really part of the job, so we'll just see what's up there. But you know, it's been almost a year that we've been sitting over here at Alonzo's. Not a year that's really worked, but almost a year that she's been over here at Alonzo's, and now we're moving on. Loaded, ready to go. I gotta tell you guys, I really get nervous loading this machine. You can tell looking at it, the tracks stick over like a foot on each side, and so when I'm driving it on, I can see how far the tracks are hanging over, and I just feel like I'm gonna fall off. But you know what? I bought Rosie over 5 years ago now, and from what I can recall, this is actually the first time that I've put it on a trailer since I bought it, at least as far as driving on normal. I think I helped side load it one other time when it went to Kevin's place, but I know when it came back from Kevin's that the heavy hauler came and moved it one day while I was at work, so he dealt with all of it then. But yeah, it's kind of funny to think I've owned it for 5 years and this is only the second time I've had to put it on a trailer myself. But anyway, she's loaded up, ready to go. We're gonna get the tractor hooked to it here in just a second. We'll be rolling out. Well, we are off in it now. This is the thick of East Texas, I'm telling you. So we are just moving in on a new job for my buddy Ryan, my mechanic, and his property is somewhere back here. This is the closest I could get based on I looked his property up on a plat map and then dropped a pin on Google Maps on my phone here to actually get me into here. You can see there's kind of a thinning in the trees. That's basically the road easement. This is what they call Davis Street. this is Davis Street. But yeah, so followed it in as far as I could get, but got to back here and it looks like there's a couple pretty big trees right in the middle of what is the street. So I didn't want to go any further and risk, being off on the wrong property. He said there was a blue utility pole back here somewhere that marked one of his corners, but I don't see any blue pole. So as of right now, the plan is we're going to be back up here tomorrow. Ryan's going to come back up here with me and figure out exactly where things are at. We've got to locate his corners with a metal detector. He's found one. We got to locate the other 4, and then we'll start knocking down brush and clearing it. I tried to tell him it was a job for a mulcher, and I still believe that, but whatever. He wanted Rosie, so here we are. So we're just walking in at Ryan's. Day 2, technically day 1 if you don't count yesterday. We dropped off the machine. And I can hear him back here working already. I was supposed to be out here first thing this morning, and then I got kind of mixed up around the house and thought I was going to change my plans, and then decided not to change my plans. Lord have mercy. What is going on with this thing? Fogging up or something. Anyway. So I texted him this morning and said I might be running late, and he called me all with his little sad voice. Oh man, I just need your help, man. And my wife heard him on the speakerphone. She's like, you get out there and you help him. He's your friend. So, oh, got it, okay. Had to bring him some batteries because he left his GPS on. He tested his GPS last night and then left it on all night long, killed the battery. So anyway, I can hear him back here already running. Lucky he has his own key for Rosie. So I told him just to get to work with Rosie and see what he could do until I got here. It'd be interesting to see what he's done in about the last hour, because I ended up not changing my plans. I told him I wouldn't be here till maybe noon. It's about 9 o'clock now. So I'll show up and help him anyway, I guess. So yeah, we'll see what he's got done in about the last hour or so. I know he's not all that comfortable running my machine. He works on them all the time, but he doesn't like running other people's stuff. But let's see. Come around the corner. Oh man. Oh, what a lovely mess. All right. Let me try to get over here where he can see me before he knocks a tree down on me. But anyway, this is what we're walking into, folks. So we'll see what all we get done today with it. And I'll try to give you a little update along the way. Well, I didn't do too well with the periodic updates yesterday. In fact, there was none yesterday, but just give you a little view of what we got done. So just as a reminder, when we started yesterday, it looked about like that. You could not see more than about 20 foot through it. And now, all the way around, we've got it cleared out of all the yopon and little stuff. We took out a lot of little trees, basically anything less than about 10 inches, 12 inches we took out. There's a couple smaller ones like right in there that I left because they're good white oaks. But found quite a few good white oaks in here. Actually, these two big ones here are white oaks. Ryan's got a bunch of nice white oak out here. I'm trying to score 1 or 5 or 7 off of him. Anyway, we got it all knocked down yesterday at least, and then today we got back out here and started up the first burn pile. It took a little bit of work to get it burning just because it was green, but once we got it going, now it's going really, really well. We got another much larger burn pile over there, but it's almost too big. I just started stacking it high just to start cleaning up. And then this stuff right in front of us is a couple logs or whole trees or whatever, and then there's this other small pile of smaller stuff. So basically I'm trying to stack smaller piles of a bunch of viney crap, close to the fire to where I can walk back and forth a little bit and keep adding to it, and trying to sort out the bigger logs so that I can kind of selectively decide when I want to put them on. But my goal for today, I mean, realistically, this should be the end of it. Really should get it all done today. It's not going to all get burned today, I don't think. If it doesn't, then I'm probably going to have to put it all into smaller piles that can be worked like with a tractor, because like I said, that great big pile cannot be worked with the tractor, the big one in the back there. So it needs an excavator to be able to stir it and get it going if you were to burn it that way. So I may have to stack out a bunch of smaller piles for us to get it going. But like I said, I would like to get it burned, but I think it's already 1:30 or 2 o'clock, I think, and we keep getting these little rain showers. That's why I figured I'd make you an update, because I'm kind of sitting here in the rain out, which it just now quit again. But anyway, the rain doesn't stop me from working. It's not making it a muddy mess. So just trying to get as much burned today as we can. Yeah, so anyway, raining on and off, and it didn't turn into a soupy mess. That's good. I have no idea how deep his soil is. It's really, really sandy, but it's also got some good loam in it. So it's really nice soil out here, actually. But you can see some puddles forming up now. Places that I have driven around and compacted it, the water's sitting on surface now and not wanting to soak in as much. But I never felt like I was even sinking anywhere, so that's good. That's why I just kind of kept working, because it was a muddy mess anyway. But it's still not perfect by any means. You can still see there's a little bit scattered here and there, but I stand by it that this really was a job for a mulcher, not for my excavator. I'm happy that Ryan had me come do it. That's fine. We'll make the best of it. We'll probably get back in here once it dries out, honestly, we'll get back in here with the tractor and a box blade, and really just start trying to groom it a lot better, because there's just a lot of low spots and high spots and divots everywhere now, and you'd like to be able to smooth it all out real nice and get it seeded with grass. Again, a dozer would be the better job for that, but if he wants me to try it with the tractor, I will. I'll tell him bulldozer really is what he should do. That's the honest truth. So anyway, that's probably it for this one. If I come back over here and do any more work, I'll probably give you guys a little wrap-up tour, but for right now, Rosie's down. I did have one failure right towards the end. I was trying to wrestle a log out of the burn pile, and I busted the weld right here on my thumb. Heard a loud bang and saw the thumb flop a little bit, but at least it wasn't anything major. the thumb's an auxiliary anyway. So anyway, we'll get that welded up. I'll make Ryan weld it up for me since it broke on his job. That's fair. All right, we're out of here. Time to hike out to the truck in the rain.